more fireworks again. Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So I haven't done a full face using high-end products either before or in a long time, so I felt like I wanted to just kind of do a tutorial today using all high-end products. Some are new favorites and some are old favorites, and I will be doing a drugstore one as well, but I just felt like I show a lot of drugstore products on my channel that I just kind of wanted to just make a video all about my favorite and old favorite high-end makeup products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for a drugstore version whenever that will come, and let's just jump straight into it. So for my primer, I'm going to go into the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer, and this one I've absolutely been loving. It's definitely a new favorite of mine. It almost comes out like a pearlescent kind of primer, but it doesn't really have any shimmer to it. It's really nice. It does remind me of the MAC Strobe Cream, so it's just going to give your skin really nice luminosity underneath your foundation. You could even wear this on its own and it would still look really nice if you just maybe spot conceal with it. So I've been absolutely loving this primer because it just gives me that radiance, and it's really nice and hydrating as well. So now for foundation, I've also been loving this one. This one is a newer foundation. This is the Too Faced Born This Way 24-hour matte foundation. It's oil-free, it's waterproof, transfer-proof, and it lasts a long time. So I have it in the shade Swan, and it's a pretty good match for me actually. So it is definitely more on the full coverage side than it is matte, but it still works with this primer even though I have dry skin. So I'm just gonna work this into my skin, and I'm just going to leave it at one layer. I actually like this foundation a lot better than the original Too Faced Born This Way. I don't know why, I feel like the formula is just a lot better with this one. So now for my concealer, I'm using an old favorite. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20. This is a must. You have to try out this concealer. It's absolutely amazing. It comes in a kind of pump bottle, and it's an amazing concealer. It is so creamy and hydrating, and it gives you the most beautiful radiant satin finish underneath the eyes and covers. It's one of the best, creamiest, most lightweight concealers in my opinion. It's amazing. So definitely check out the Pro Longwear concealer. I feel like absolutely no one uses it anymore. So I'm actually going to try something different for under my eyes. Rather than a loose powder, I'm going to go in with these two products. I haven't used them in a while. These are the KKW Beauty Brightening Powders. So this one is number 2 and this one's number 3. 3 is more yellow, 2 is more pink. I'm actually going to mix both of them and just set my under eyes with that. So I went in with the yellow and now I'm going in with the pink. The pink is a lot lighter, and I'm just going to press that underneath my eyes to set but also brighten my under eye. And I do like these powders because it is a very thin formula. It doesn't do a whole lot of brightening, but it sets nicely under the eyes. And just drag it down as well. This is a nice thin matte formula, so it's not going to look cakey under the eyes or look like your concealer is creasing. It's not going to settle into any fine lines. So I'm going to leave it at that, and then for the rest of my face, I'm going to set it with a different powder. I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush powder, which I haven't used in a while as well, but this is a favorite of mine. The only thing is the shade is quite light and it's in the shade Fair. I'm just going to set my whole face with this powder, and this brush that I'm using is the Morphe E2. It's a really nice, just big fluffy brush, perfect for powder, or if you're doing some bronzing on the body, then this brush is great. And also this powder is amazing because it really does make you look flawless. Oh my god, more fireworks again. More fireworks again. For God's sake. Out of all times, honestly. I was going to use a cream blush, but but I've already set my face with powder, so I'm going to go in with a different blush now. But for bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in Bronzed. This is a really, really, really nice bronzer. I absolutely love the tone of this as well. Taking my Morphe M405 and I'm just going to bronze up my skin. So the reason I like this is because you can see it's just a really nice bronzer shade. It definitely just bronzes up my skin in the most natural way possible. I don't think I want too much of a bronzed look today, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'll just buff it out. So I'm going to come back to blusher later because I don't know what I'm going to do on the eyes just yet. I'm going to go into a new eyeshadow palette that I've been absolutely loving and is a new favorite of mine. Quickly became a new favorite of mine. I did do a video on this. This is the Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty. Gorgeous, gorgeous kind of neutral, bronzy, rosy palette. I'm super impressed with this palette. I absolutely love it. So I think when I did the video on this, I went in with a lot of like pinky tones. So this time I'm going to use more of the golds and bronzes and browns and see how it looks. So I'm first starting off with Hypnotic, and this is going in my crease. Then going into a little bit of Juicy, drag that on the lid, just on the outside, and bring it in. Just to add a little more brown to the look, to the crease. Don't know if I want to go the gold route, or if I want to go down the kind of bronzy route. I'm feeling maybe gold, because I've done bronzy looks, so we'll see. So I think I'm going to go into Tantric, this kind of metallic gold. I'm using it dry and just packing it on the lid. Okay, this is such a nice gold. I'm taking a little bit of Flower Power for the inner corner, and this is kind of like a whitish gold. I think doing the inner corner is my favorite part. Next I'm going into Naughty, and I'm taking my Morphe M139 and putting it in the outer corner. This is a really nice brush, the M139. It kind of reminds me of the MAC 224. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronze to meet the gold and the brown in the middle. Next I'm going into Please Me, and I'm just packing that in the middle between Tantric and Naughty. So I was going to do eyeliner with this look, but I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm going to go into mascara, and I'm using today the Too Faced Better Than Sex Original Mascara, and I'm just going to apply that to my lashes. This will always be like one of the best high-end mascaras. I just feel like nothing can ever beat it for high-end mascaras. Actually, comment down below what your favorite high-end mascara is, because I don't normally buy high-end mascaras because you're gonna have to throw them out like 2-3 months later anyway, so I just feel like there's no point spending that money. I always go for drugstore mascaras, but I'm actually interested. Let me know down below what your favorite like must-have high-end mascara is, if you have one. Last but not least, for my lower lash line, and then we are done with the eyes, I'm going into a little bit of Rough and Hypnotic and just mixing the two and just smoking it under my lash line. Next, I'm going to go into an old favorite, and this is the MAC Mineralize Blusher in Warm Soul. It's not the same as the original. I think they did change it slightly, but it is a beautiful kind of neutral blush, and it just has this gorgeous kind of pearlescent sheen to the blusher. So I'm just applying that to my cheeks. I just feel like this blush is the most fitting for this look. So yes, Warm Soul. If you've never tried it, get on it. It's one of the best MAC blushes, and the formula is one of the best as well because it is a mineralize, which means it's going to be very soft and quite sheer as well, but I actually like that because it means you can just go light-handed with it and it will look more natural rather than super pigmented. So it's a really nice shade as well. I like to bring it slightly up as well, just to add a little bit of color and sweep up. So now for highlighter, I'm going to go into another one that I've been loving. This is the MAC Teyana this is the MAC Teyana Taylor Mineralize Skinfinish in House of Petunia. I'm having a brain fart today. I cannot remember things. This is a really, really nice gold. And I just feel like, again, it's going to pair nicely with the lid color. And then sometimes, because this highlight can be a little too gold, I like to just go over it, either with a powder or the blusher that I've used, and just tone it down. So I'm going to go into these two products right here. We have the KYLIE lipstick in Butterscotch, which looks like this. And then we have the KKW BEAUTY lip gloss in Peach. I forget what these are called, but it's just this really, really nice shimmery peachy gloss by KKW BEAUTY. So let's go in first with the lipstick. These are one of my favorite lipsticks. I hope she never discontinues the Creme lipsticks. Oh, I forget how good these are. KYLIE Cosmetics cream lipsticks. One of the best creamy lipsticks that I've ever tried. And then the KKW gloss right on top, which has pink, gold and silver shimmer. Even though you can't really see the shimmer, but it goes perfectly with the lipstick. I'm loving it because it matches perfectly with my top as well. It just complements really nicely. And it's just a really, really pretty neutral look that you can wear all year round. And I don't know, I'm just loving it. I'm definitely vibing with it. So let me know what you think down below. Give me your thoughts on the look. So do comment down below, let me know your thoughts and all that good stuff. And of course I will be doing a drugstore version as well. I usually do have 4 faces of drugstore products on my channel, but I didn't really have a high-end one, and I really enjoyed this one. So yes, let me know everything down below, and I'm gonna let you guys go now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and also don't forget to enter my giveaway. It's my last video, and until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.